Up until just recently, to join Pinterest, you needed to be invited. This step could take a day or two if you requested an invite directly from Pinterest. But if you knew somebody that already had an account on Pinterest, then you could have them send you an invite from their account, and you could be pinning within minutes. Yeah, go figure. All that changed the first part of August, and you can now skip the entire invite stuff and join directly from Pinterest. Now, of course, to do this, you first have to head over to Pinterest.com, and what used to say request an invite and a big red button up here now says just join Pinterest, and that's what we're going to do. So go ahead and click on join Pinterest. And as it says here, you've got step 1 of 2. Step 1 being signing up. And you can do so one of 3 ways, either with your email address, which is what we're going to do, or through Facebook or through Twitter. Now, of course, to do this, you have to have a Facebook and or a Twitter account. Now, we're going to sign up through our email address, but we're also going to do so through Facebook. Now, I'll show you that here in just a second. Once you do sign up through Facebook, whether it's the method that we're going to do, which is after we sign up through our email address, or if you sign up directly through Facebook without doing your email address, at some point in the future, if you decide that you no longer want your Pinterest account to be tied in with your Facebook or Twitter account, you can at that time deactivate that authorization or deactivate that connection between the two. You will still have your Pinterest account. It's not like it's going to go away at the time that you no longer associate Facebook with Pinterest. It's just a way in which you can start your Pinterest account going. Okay, that said, if you're doing any kind of marketing, I frankly do not see why you would not want to have your Facebook and Twitter account associated with Pinterest. It's just another way in which you can provide social proof, just another way to increase your brand awareness. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and sign up through our email address now. With the username, if you are going to be using this account as some type of a marketing tool, then you may want to consider using some type of a niche related keyword instead of your actual name. Again, that's totally up to you. Myself, since this is a social networking site, just like the Facebook and the Twitters and so on, I would like to maintain that personal air. So I would rather use my name here, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and use a keyword related to the gardening niche that we're going to be using this Pinterest account for. And you cannot have any spaces, hyphens, or periods, or any of that stuff, just upper or lowercase letters. And I'm using a Gmail account for my email address that's required in here. You can have whatever email address you want in here. If you've got one that is related to the niche that you're creating this account for, then I would suggest using that. And of course, you've got the ability to get just about any email address in the world through a Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo account. And of course, you would want to put in a password that's not easy for somebody to guess. And we're going to cover some additional ideas on the first and last name at a later point. And you can change most all this stuff later on. Let's go ahead and at this point create our account. And of course, you can upload your photo. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and save this. Pinterest is trying to find out a little bit more about you so they can start referring you to other people and referring other people to you. That's the social part of this particular social media. So click on a few things that you like. You got earrings, you got fashion ideas, you got kitchen utensils, cooking. Okay, what else we got in here? We'll go with that. And you're going to be able to come through and change all this stuff later on as well. So this is just to get things started. You've got 5 items down here that they are asking you to kind of fill in the blanks. And we'll throw on one more. There we go. And then click on continue. Now that you've been sent an email that says you're pretty close to having a Pinterest account. Now all we have to do is go in and verify that email. So let's go ahead and log into our email account. And here we are. We go ahead and click on that. I'm going to display images. There we are. And this is the email that you'll receive. And we just click on the big red button, verify email, and we should be good to go. There we are. Now, technically, we have a Pinterest account. Let's go and close this one out here. Now, before we wrap things up here, I want to show you just how easy it is to associate your Facebook and Twitter accounts to your Pinterest account in the event that you followed our instructions and just sign up through your email account. So you come on over here, once you're logged in, you come on over here to your username and you get this drop down box here. You want to go to settings, and by the way, this red box here, that's a pin, and that's going to be replaced with your profile image once you get that set up, in case you skip that in the initial sign up process like we did here in this video. But you go to settings, just left click on that, and by the way, this is where you upload your image to get rid of that red box up there. You can see that's what's showing right here. Anyway, we're going to cover all this in greater detail in upcoming videos. But as far as the association of Facebook and Twitter to your Pinterest account, you just come on down here and click on this, and of course you need to have a Facebook and a Twitter account. And if we do this, for example with Facebook, and you are not logged into Facebook, it's going to give you a login message here to first log in. Once you are logged in, it's going to bring this up to where it's asking you to okay the permissions for the Pinterest application to be associated with your Facebook account. Go ahead and read all this stuff here, and you can go into your Facebook account later on and adjust this information, your privacy settings for this particular application. But for the time being, it pretty well works by default just by clicking on Go to App. And there are those times when you get something like this as well. If you get something like this, go ahead and try this. Chances are pretty good that you've already associated it with your Facebook account. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and hit the X up here. And there you go. So now then you can log in with Facebook. I know, screwy as it is, you gotta love technology, right? But you do the same thing with your Twitter account here. And if you want, you can publish the activity to your Facebook timeline, and you click here to learn more about that. You can also find Facebook friends on Pinterest that are associated with this particular Facebook account. So what I would do, again, depending upon your needs or your use for this Pinterest account, you may want to go ahead and publish all of your goodies from Pinterest on your Facebook timeline. And this is your personal timeline, not your fan page or business page timeline if you've got one of those. So I'll just go ahead and click on this one. And again, it gives you another application request here. Add to Facebook. And in this case, I guess they are really busy. This is a Monday morning, so who knows, maybe they are. Click on try again just for the sake of clicking on something, and it still gives you that. But we click on this. As you can see, we're good to go anyway. So now then, any activity that takes place on your Pinterest account will also be published to your Facebook personal profile timeline. That's going to bring us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.